I'm basically doing another story time. But this happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I just wanted to just share like the video and stuff with you guys. And it is of me surprising my boyfriend who lives on the other side of the country, basically. I'm in California, he's in Delaware. So I basically surprised him in Delaware, and he had no clue at all that I was coming. So I'm going to share with you guys how I pulled that off. But before we get to this video, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and also push your post and also push the bell to get subscribe to my channel and push the bell button basically, and give this video a like, a thumbs up, and let's just get into the video. Okay, so I went to Delaware and surprised my boyfriend. How did this happen? Okay, so before I went to Delaware, maybe like I booked my flight to Delaware maybe like 3 weeks before surprising my boyfriend. I only told my brother that I was going to be doing this because I was using my brother to help me surprise him. So basically, I saw the flight online for pretty cheap. I ended up booking it because I had all 5 days of work in a row, and I said, why not go and surprise him, because since we're long distance, it's kind of hard to see each other. So I booked the flight and told my brother. I was just like, listen, I just booked this flight for 5 days. I let him know what the days were going to be, and I was like, I want to surprise my boyfriend. So basically, nobody knew I was coming but my brother and, of course, his wife. And, like, that is it. And nobody else knew I was coming because I really wanted to be, like, I don't want to actually tell more people and then somebody, like, actually slip up and then he may, like, have an idea or something like that, which is kind of hard because you would never think that somebody, like, you would never, usually when we see each other or even, like, with my friends, it's planned because we're so far, apart. So you would never really think that the person would be coming or be in town without you not knowing. So, but still, I didn't want anybody to, like, hint or know anything. So my brother's, like, really good with, like, keeping things, like, on the low. So I told him I was coming, told him my flight, the time I was coming in, and I wanted him to help me. So basically, I told him if he could somehow maybe get my boyfriend. I needed to know where he was going to be without asking, because I never really ask, like, what are you doing or where you at? I never asked that at all, actually. So I needed to know his location without having to be, like, obvious or just randomly asking where he's at when I don't do that. So he probably, I don't know if he would have thought anything of it if I did ask, but I didn't want to do that. So I had my brother text him to, like, link up, and it was kind of random because, like, we used to hang out when I lived there way back in the day, but, like, now they don't really, like, hang out like they're cool, they don't really hang out like that. So it was kind of like odd that my brother was to text him and ask him to hang out, but then again, it wasn't odd enough for him to think that I would be coming in town. It was more so thinking, like, okay, my brother's probably trying to reach out to him to hang out. So I had my brother ask him if he wanted to go to brunch because he loves brunch. So of course that worked, and he was like, okay, yeah, I'll definitely go. And, like, it was the funniest thing because the whole time, like, they were having conversation about, my brother was basically showing me the messages in the conversation, so I'm just, like, cracking up because it's like he had no clue this whole time. So the plan was they were going to link up and go to brunch, but I had my brother say he was going to pick him up so that my boyfriend wouldn't leave the house, because my plan was they weren't really going to do brunch. My brother had to work that day, so they weren't really doing brunch. I was going to pull up instead of my brother. Basically, that was going to be how the plan worked. My brother was going to say, let's go to brunch, I'll scoop you up and we can head there together, you go ride with me. But instead of my brother actually coming, it was going to be me pulling up in my car, and then that was going to be the surprise. So that was the whole plan. Book my ticket, and my next thing I was trying to do was get a rent-a-car because everybody, like, had to work, which I expected that, so I didn't really want to have to rely on, like, rides and stuff like that. And I also wanted to see my other friends while I was in town too, so I wanted to get my own rent-a-car. So flight was already booked, plan was already set with my brother. He already texted my boyfriend, the plan was set with that. He was like, yeah, that's cool, we could do that. So the next thing was going to be me getting a rent-a-car. And this is where, like, everything started going left, because getting a rent-a-car was so difficult for some odd reason. I had booked maybe like 5 different rent-a-cars, and none of them worked out. And I finally booked another rent-a-car, that ended up working out, and I was gonna have my sister-in-law pick me up from the airport, take me to get the rental-car, and then I was gonna change at their house and then go head down and go to my boyfriend's house to surprise him. I don't know what the heck, but that whole plan didn't work. It went left. It really went left. I couldn't find a rental-car. Finally booked one and was gonna pick it up that Saturday when I got there, around like 9. So my sister-in-law picks me up, and then we head to the rental-car place. The rental-car place apparently doesn't open until, it was like 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock. The rental-car place didn't, 7 o'clock in the morning. The rental-car place didn't open until like 9 in the morning. So we had 2 hours to do nothing. So we ended up getting something to eat and going back to her house and just like kind of chilling, sleeping a little bit, and I was gonna get ready and then go get the rental-car and then head down. So before I left, I have a credit card, so I paid my full balance on my credit card so that I'll be able to use the card to get the car. Because usually at the rental car places, they always hold a deposit when you want to rent a car. So I was, doing all that, figuring all that out, made the payment before I even left to leave California to go to Delaware. And the guy told me the payment would be available Saturday morning, which was good because that's what I needed to be ready to get the car. So when we're at the house, my sister-in-law's house, I took a nap, woke up, get ready, and I checked the balance on my card just to make sure everything is good. Checked the balance on my card, and the balance, nothing changed. Like the money that I made a payment of is not there. So I'm just like, okay, let me call them because I'm about to get this rental car right now. There's no point in going over there looking dumb if the money ain't on the card. So I called them, and they tell me it's an error on their part, and their system didn't process any payments that went through yesterday. So I was livid. Like I was so, and they told me there's nothing that they can do right now. They're trying to fix it, but I'll have to wait. I went off because I'm like, I'm all the way over here in Delaware with no transportation and trying to surprise my boyfriend. And it was like 10 o'clock. And my brother told me he was going to be there at like 11:30. So like, and my brother lives like 30 minutes from my boyfriend's house. So it was like we was pressed for time, and nothing was just working out like at all. And at this point, I was very, very upset to the point where I was gonna be like, look, I'm in town. I was gonna surprise you, but because I was basically giving up because like nothing was like working out or going through with this rental car. But then fortunately, my sister-in-law was nice enough to say, I'll just take you to his house. So at this point, I was like, okay. As long as I just get to his house in the time frame that we're supposed to get there, that's all that matters. I'll just figure out everything else later. So I haven't got dressed and stuff like that. We were running a little bit late, going to his house. My brother kept like calling, saying, where you guys at? You need to come on, because I'm telling him I'm on the way. But in reality, my brother was at work the whole time, but he was just acting like he was going to be on the way. And so I'm like, look, like he's stressing me out. I'm like, we already got so much stuff going on. I'm about to rent a car right now, and I'm trying to figure out other stuff and still be here on time. Like I don't need you in my ear. He was all on my neck. Get off my neck. Hop off my neck. So that's how I felt. And so then she takes me down there, and I was so nervous. As we was approaching the house, I was so, like, my stomach started hurting, my heart was beating, and she's like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, I don't know, but like, she's like, okay, but Jackie, you don't know him. And it's like, I know, but I was just so nervous because he had like no idea. And I was texting him the whole time saying that, oh yeah, I'm at work today, I'm having like a long day. So he legit thought that I was in California at work. Reality, I was in Delaware on the way to your house. So that's what was like really, really funny. And as we're pulling up is when I was just like, oh my gosh. So my brother texted him and was like, we're here. And, he said that he's here. And so he said that. He was just like, he's here. And so, okay, I'm sorry. So he was saying that he's here. And we pulled up, and that's when I was about to like pass out. Like I was hyperventilating in the car. And like, I don't know, like the anticipation of him like coming outside, I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I'm doing this. And so he came outside, and then I'm gonna show you guys basically what happened in the clip, because my sister-in-law actually recorded it for us. So I'm going to show you guys what happened once my brother said that we're here and he comes outside. All right, so stay tuned for the clip.
Surprise! Come back here. Come on, Negro. Now I gotta get out the car.
Literally jumped off, bro. Telling you, you told me you're at work. Yeah, what the heck, man? Why? Why did you do that? Why did you do that, man? That's so messed up.
Alright, so as you guys seen, that's basically what happened. Like, once he came outside, I was just like, you couldn't hear the video, but I was like, hey, babe. And then he looked up and couldn't believe that I was there, because the whole time I made it seem like I was still in California. Like I said, being so far apart, you would never think the person is in town without you knowing, because, like I said, it's always usually planned. So that's why it was really, really good. Like, very, 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 I give myself a pat for that, because it was like very good how I planned it out. And shout out to my brother for helping me with that too, and my sister-in-law too for taking me there, because it was a success. Like, I've always wanted to honestly surprise him like that. Like, ever since we started dating and like we were long distance, I always wanted to surprise him and do that, because I just wanted to see like how he was gonna like react. Cause like I said, you'd never think the person is there in town without you not knowing. And so I just wanted to see, like, it felt good. Like, surprising him like that felt really good. Like, really, really good. So I was glad that despite everything that was happening before the surprise, I'm glad that I was able to still, like, you know, surprise him and stuff like that. And it like, it was cool. Like, it was actually nice, and I'm glad I did it, even, you know, things weren't really working out well. But the crazy thing is, like, after that whole, like, surprise him, like, we was hanging out for like a couple of days or whatever, like, I missed my flight going back home, and I had to spend like an extra day, which was fine though, because we got to spend like more time together. But the whole trip was it was just like rocks. It was like a bumpy rocks the whole trip. Like, it wasn't a smooth sailing trip. It was just like things just weren't working out right. But I got to see him anyway, and that was good. And I got to surprise him like I wanted to. So that was really good too. But that is basically my story, guys. Like, surprising my boyfriend was probably the best thing that I ever did, because it was super, super fun. And seeing his reaction and recording it, it was like very, very memorable. Like, I probably won't forget that. It was nice. It was really nice. But yeah, guys, so that is basically that in my story, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned basically for more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.